Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a saving and disaster battle playing as the Poxmakers of Nurgle going up against Greasus Goldtooth, where it seems like we got quite a lot of force at our disposal here, and they're attacking a settlement, so we've got a minor settlement battle to do, which most of the disasters are. But the thing that makes this difficult is that Greasus Goldtooth has the Bane Spear, which is probably the most anti-Nurgle out of the Corn Swords. What that does is, in a pretty large area of effect, causes a huge amount of damage. So if you're in a big blob, which is ideally to do in this sort of situation, because it doesn't have any other magic, it just absolutely destroys them. So that's what happened here. If we read out some parts of the email, he said, I was trying to win this a few times and always failed. It seems it's easy, but Greasus has the Bane Spear ability that destroys me when I go into a blob, and when I'm not into a blob, I just get wrecked. So yeah. Now, let's just jump here and see if we can do it. I definitely think that we need to get into a blob, because he's got Stonehorns, and Stonehorns are really bad at dealing with blobs, right? But Greasus is the slowest unit in this army, so he'll probably arrive at the blob late. So we need to set up in an area that's furthest away from Greasus, and then we need to use a unit that can go out of the area and get Greasus' attention and just keep him busy for a little bit. Because, yeah, the thing is with Stonehorns, if you spread out too much, they just tear right through your lines. But if you're in a big old blob, they get stuck. Alright, so Greasus, where are you? Alright, Greasus is over here, so we need to be staying in the opposite area, which is over here. That'll take Greasus a while to get here. Alright, we want to build barricades here to stop them from coming in this way. We want them all to come through here. And this also gives us a way to get out when Greasus starts to show up. We don't have much Winds of Magic, so we should get a fair bit of blob time in there before Greasus shows up. So the more we can get in there, the better. We want to stay at the thinnest of the choke point areas possible. Don't want them all to come in here, because that'll just increase the amount of damage they do to us. Because our guys by themselves don't dish out that much damage. We need to rely very heavily on the towers. That's just how Nurgle plays. Their towers are super powerful, their units are super tanky. It's a good combination. But yeah, if we're in a blob when Greasus gets here, that will just wreck us really badly. Alright, I'm going to have this unit fly around Greasus. If Greasus gets isolated, I'll get him to land and just try to just keep Greasus busy. Alright, is that everyone over here? Yeah, okay. So balance of power is probably just slightly not in our favor, but it really is all about Greasus there. So what I'm going to do here is land, see if we can get Greasus' attention, and delay him as much as possible. Yeah, I don't actually want to stay. That's it, that's it. Come, Greasus, come. That's it, Greasus. That's it. Okay, we gotta fly back up. That bought a few seconds. Okay, we need to start building some towers. It's a little bit late on that, that's okay. Like I said, main thing here is stop Greasus. Now, because Greasus is the slowest unit in the army, the other guys should run off ahead of him. We've also got some summons here that can be useful. Okay, another tower there. Wish these Ogre Bulls would get a bit further ahead, yeah, because his speed is 40 and theirs is, yeah, 54. Alright. Try to get Greasus' attention again. That's it. Okay, the fight's begun over there. You know, it bought us a split second. Okay, at least he's going around this way. Might be able to do something about that. We'll see. And yeah, they're not attacking through here. That's good. And it just turns into a tar pit. Good. And where these guys here can't properly dish out damage. But yeah, it is absolutely imperative that we do not allow Greasus to get over here. Alright, we can start building some more towers. Which positions aren't being captured? Well, all of them except for this one. This one here doesn't have any tower positions. Now, the Bane Spear isn't something that needs to be in melee to recharge. It just takes time, so popping this down over here in the hope of wasting it like you would maybe with the Sword of Cain, not quite the same thing. It wouldn't work quite as well. Alright. Let's do a bit of this. This will provide map-wide healing as well, because they've got the Children of Nurgle. That'll just give us a bit of extra health. Yeah, these stone horns are not dishing out much damage to us at the moment. Alright, there's Greasus. We need to lure Greasus away from here. Yeah, they're capping all of our other points. Alright, I'll need to get the Plague Toads out eventually, once everything is committed, to go and recap some points. Because we're going to need to kill Greasus via the towers, I think. But over here, this all seems to be working out pretty well. Oh, they didn't finish with that. Okay, cool. Well, I'll just build some towers here then, if you don't mind. All right, we're gonna. Okay, be careful about the stone horns. That's right. Saber tusks. Greasus is still a few minutes away from getting over here. Especially if I tie him down with this. Just buy time. Bounce powers in our favor, so that's good. Yeah, I wonder if he deployed like over here, which was fairly close to Greasus. So he had to deploy as far away from him as possible. And I'm not seeing these towers shooting. Oh, they are. Come on, get him. Yeah, this is why I didn't want to land. And we need all of their units to commit before we can really goof around Greasus. You need to get out over here, because I'm going to need to pull them out this way to maybe recap some points. Yeah, for the Stonehorn to have not done very much damage. This is why you've got to blob up with like a combination of monsters and infantry against Stonehorns. They can't deal with it. Again, this is why Kislev has such a hard time against them, because they just don't have the monsters. You need to use like Warbear Riders, and if you got Warbear Riders, they can just straight up beat Stonehorns. The Great Unclean One's doing a bit of damage, which is great. Alright, so they managed to do a little bit of damage to Greasus. He's also unbreakable because of the Bane Spear as well. Alright, he wants to come down this way. Alright, let's just let him keep doing that. Hang on. Let's lure him over here, because there's towers here now that can shoot him. Can't use them to go recap points. Good, looks like they're going to commit over here. Okay, come on, Greasus. Come on down. That's it. Come on down. Way too slow to be able to catch us. And he's walking right into a trap. And he's very far away from these guys here now. And we are just barely taking any damage at all here. That's it. Greasus is getting hit by towers. Nice. Yeah, for a tier 1 tower, that's a lot of base damage. Alright. I don't know if I can get these out, actually. That's it. We'll just send him on a wild goose chase. No Bane Spear for you. Does have a pretty high chance of missing though. That's okay, just send him on a wild goose chase. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, cool. They're out. Let's get them over here to start capping points. Yeah, it's going down. It's going down. So the reason why I'm not overcasting this to affect all of them is I'm just trying to activate the passive for healing. That's why I'm just single casting it. Because it is good overcasted, but we've got barely any winds of magic. Try to get the Beasts of Nurgle to fight because they've got regen as well. Bounce Power's looking good, but we still got to watch out for Greasus. Once the rest of his army is beaten, we can just spread out, and we should be able to get him eventually. Alright, get moving. Alright, I'm also going to bring the heroes out, because they've got a lot of capping power, although they can't outrun Greasus, so maybe just chill. I don't think we need the summon here. They're just not doing any damage to us, really. Okay, there's the army losses. We got them. Now we just got to deal with Greasus. Pop this down just for that last little bit of healing. Alright, these guys run over to here. Go cap that point. I don't think I'm going to be able to outrun them. Yeah, running units down is not Nurgle's forte. Just keep him busy. If he gets too close or catches up to anyone, we can use the summon to slow him down a bit. But essentially, we want him killing nothing of any importance. That's it. No, 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 don't come back up this way. That's a bad Greasus. I need to get his attention again. Over here, over here. That's it. Come over here. That's it. That's a good Greasus, you dumbass. I guess the big downside to what I've done here is that I can't really showcase how devastating the Bane Spear is, because he didn't get a chance to use it, not once. Well, at least he may have used it against the summons, but who cares? That was going to die anyway. Cool. Got some more tower positions. You know, just in case he runs around anywhere. If he goes and recaps this, it's no big deal. Alright, where is that other tower point? Tier 1 tower is sufficient. Doesn't matter if he recaps that point. Except he's just not really getting shot. Don't have any magic or missile units. We could use this. No, use that if he gets too close to anyone. Just keep them there for now. Almost got him. Good. Now that he's got wounds, he's a bit slower, which helps. And we got him. Close victory. Get fucked. As if. How was that close? How was that close? I barely lost a bloody thing. I didn't spend any ammunition. Didn't have any. But anyway, that's how you do it. We just had to keep him distracted. I think that's the one thing he didn't do in his attempts. And it was absolutely critical that Greasus never made it to the main fight. Because blobbing was the right call, because otherwise Stonehorns are basically indestructible. And you can see here, they were stuck in a tar pit. They didn't do any damage, relatively speaking. You know, normally Stonehorns can inflict 10 to 20,000 damage, especially against melee infantry. And in this case here, they couldn't target things properly because they were stuck. Unfortunately, you're not going to get an opportunity to steal the Bane Spear. I think you have to wait for him to give it back and then take it from the Realm of Khorne. I think we took so little amount of damage there that we can justify getting you some money. There you go. At least for the time being, you don't have to worry about Greasus and his Bane Spear. That is an easy win, but I don't need to do it for you. So I'll send it back to you. Anyway, that's the end of this one here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you learnt something. Be very wary of when the enemy lords have the corn swords. They can be extremely dangerous, especially the Bane Spear. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.